My name is Whitney Mwangi. I am the founder of the Storybook Enterprise and a health advocacy and communication specialist. The Storybook is a creative enterprise with a social purpose, which is to inspire, mentor, educate, and entertain young people in Africa on their healing, growth, and development. We achieve this through storytelling. You're probably wondering why stories? Well, I love stories and you should too, because facts delivered as stories are 22 times more impactful and memorable than just facts. So we at the Storybook are going with the power tool. Stories have the power to shape our understanding of the world, our place in it, how we can transform it, and how we can transform ourselves. Given that we are products of our backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences we've been through, we all have unique stories. Which is why at the Storybook, we go with the logline, there are people, there are stories. At the Storybook, we run campaigns every quarter in the form of story series, where we get to identify young people in Africa doing phenomenal work and transforming the lives of the people in their community. Our first campaign was called #PackingItAway, and we just recently concluded a campaign called #WorkOfMyHands. #WorkOfMyHands was an idea that came about one morning during my occasional morning walks. I love these walks because I get the opportunity to see people going on and about their business, others tending to fences, others cleaning shoes, others simply driving to work, others selling things to the people who are driving to work. And it got me thinking about the young people in Africa who are doing many things with their hands, changing lives, impacting how people experience the world and the environment around them. Late 2020, I had the opportunity to work with the Africa Center for Control and Disease Prevention, Africa CDC, where I was reviewing innovations by young people in Africa regarding the COVID-19 response. My experience validated the idea of #WorkOfMyHands because truly, I saw that young people are doing a lot of things that do not get recognition. So as we have done in the other campaigns, we send out casting calls and we identify people who we can profile and support their businesses, which is what we've done with #WorkOfMyHands. You will have the opportunity to hear from and embrace and understand the experience and the journey of young people who we have profiled under this campaign, and I hope that you will interact and support their businesses as well.
My name is Cindy Beyene and I am the CEO and founder of Harinda. I am also a digital strategist who has a passion for technology. I'm inspired by my mom and my sister who, despite the challenges they have faced, they've been able to rise above them and they're continuously conquering their journey. I love to create fashion designs, especially dresses. I think that when you look good, you feel good, and it always starts from inside. So when it comes to how I started Harinda, it basically started with me doing me. At the time, we used to live in Nakuru, and one of the favorite things to do with me and my sister was to go shopping in the market in Nakuru, and we used to always buy thrifted clothes. So my friends would always compliment me and say they love my tops or my dresses and where I would buy them. And most of them were in Nairobi at the time, so they couldn't access the Nakuru market. So in an effort to make some money, I decided that I can do some shopping for them. So they'd send me about 1,000 Kenya shillings, which can be converted to about $10, and I'd buy them a ton of tops and dresses, which they would love. So that's basically how I got into fashion and realized that I do have a passion for fashion. So during a trip here in Nairobi, I happened to attend the Nairobi fashion market, and that was when my mind was blown. I met Kenyan designers who are creating amazing locally made outfits, and I knew that this is where I wanted to take Harinda. So with the savings that I made from the thrifted business, I went, bought a few kitenges and made my first 5 pieces. I think only 1 or 2 sold, but still, I am glad that I did not give up and kept pushing, kept releasing new pieces, and from then on, we have sold quite a number of pieces. I'm looking forward to the journey that we are on and seeing where Harinda continues to grow. I believe that the brand is really evolving and growing to be this amazing business in the future. When it comes to the journey of Harinda, I've noticed that it has really evolved as I evolved. And that may be a good thing or a bad thing, but I think that it's a beautiful thing because it tells the story of a girl who is evolving to become a woman that they admire. A woman who is respectful, a woman who loves herself, loves others, takes care of her environment, and most importantly, a woman who understands how to take advantage of her image and who she is. So when it comes to the vision of Harinda, we're basically looking to help the woman or empower the woman to not only look good, but to also feel good. And we believe that that brews from inside. I am honored to be a part of the Work of My Hands project simply because I think that there are amazing African youth doing really cool things. This is not only an opportunity to help encourage other African youth to arise, embrace their talents because the continent is waiting, the globe is waiting for you, but to also create a lot of noise around what African youth are doing in Africa. I'm honored to be a part of the Work of My Hands project because I believe that there are so many African youth doing amazing things. So this is not only an opportunity to encourage them to arise, leverage their talents. The Africa is waiting for them, the globe is waiting for them, but it's also an amazing opportunity to make noise around what African youth are doing here on the continent and even on the diaspora. So I am honored to be among the first to be recognized by the Work of My Hands project.
Hi, my name is Radiat Afwork and I am the founder and CEO of Curl Love, an all-natural hair care line based right here in Ethiopia. If I were to tell you a little bit about myself and my journey to Curl Love, the first few things that I would say is, first of all, I'm a mom of 2 beautiful boys, and I studied in the UK for quite a long time with a bachelor's in architecture and a master's in environment and sustainable development. And it was quite a few years after pursuing a strong career and having my children that I decided to become self-employed and start my journey with Curl Love. After many years of being a frustrated consumer and not really finding products that I felt really were for my hair and were accessible and actually, that did me any good, I decided, there has to be something that I can learn, something that I can do for myself to improve my hair. That's led into a certification in all natural hair care formulation and later birthed Curl Love. I honestly hadn't expected it to be as welcomed as it has been. I feel like my community here and a lot of Ethiopian ladies really identify with the brand and really feel some sort of relief at having access to things like this in Addis. And so it turned from this sort of personal journey and having to, end a transition from a corporate job, which I used to work previously, into being self-employed. It turned into something so much more. And I feel like I have connected with so many incredible women, women in business, women in my community who really felt there was a need for this and who felt seen and heard and want to be part of this movement here in Ethiopia. Behind the vision of Curl Love is an interesting one because for me, like I said previously, of course it was about having to find the actual products that I wanted that was catered to my hair specifically, and realizing that I could not be the only person frustrated with not being able to have access to these things locally. It started off with that, and then later for me it's become very much about having to appreciate our natural hair, having to feel less shame about having to wear our natural hair in professional environments, even with each other, having to appreciate our natural hair more and having to come back to kind of our heritage and really being able to enjoy what we have, because it seems almost that understanding of beauty has evolved so much from our natural hair that it's causing sort of stress and causing women to question their self-image, their self-worth. So we're not trying to shame anybody for not wearing their natural hair. We're just trying to say, hey, there's nothing wrong with you. We support you. Your hair is amazing and you can wear it however you like, because the important thing is to love ourselves and each other in our community. What's been amazing for me in participating in work of my hands is that, first of all, just having to have our story out there and for it to be relevant, not just, in Ethiopia, but in other African countries. This is amazing. I love that we've been able to grow past our community, and our story and our products are out there reaching others. And I hope that it will help us access other beautiful communities of Black women and Black business women so that we can learn more from each other and really just create a global movement of self-love, and particularly of loving our natural hair.
Are you a vibrant, hardworking, and innovative young person in Africa, supporting your community in their healing, growth, and development work? We have countless of opportunities for you. Simply visit our website www.thestorybook.whitneymwangi.com and check out the various openings and campaigns that we have that you could participate in. You can also follow us on social media. On Facebook, The Storybook ENT, on Twitter, Storybook_ENT, and on Instagram, The Storybook_ENT. Connect with us so that you can be sure to receive all the updates on opportunities and campaigns in real time.